happy Tuesday. I wanted to take a minute today to talk about foreclosures. So you might have seen in the news, I'm starting to see it more and more, that they just announced that the moratorium on foreclosures ends July 31st and the processing of foreclosures starts August 1st. And I've had a lot of people wanting to invest already calling me saying, is there an increase in foreclosures? Currently, there are hardly any in the Orlando, Florida market. So they make up less than 1% of the Orlando market. In the month of May 2021, I just looked it up and we had 45 closings of distressed properties. So that's short sales and foreclosures combined. So are we going to see an increase from that? I would say it's highly likely. Are we going to see a total onslaught of foreclosures like we did after the recession and after the big market crash? I don't personally foresee that happening. Of course, I don't have a crystal ball, and let me tell you why. A lot of people are aware that they're behind on their mortgage, they haven't paid their mortgage, but they have equity in their house. They're just trying to stretch it out and see how long they can stay without paying. So these things take a little bit of time. It's not going to be August 1st that all these foreclosures hit the market. A lot of sellers are going to get that final notice and say, you know what, we have equity, we're going to sell. Because why wouldn't you? You're going to sell, make a little bit of money, preserve your credit, or at least, shorten the amount of length of time until you can buy your next house. So it makes more sense for the homeowners to sell than it does for them to process a foreclosure. The second thing with that is that there's going to be a backlog of foreclosures likely on August 1st. So most states at least have over 1,000 that are pending is what the most recent data says. Some well over that 1,000 mark or into the 2,000-3,000s. So it's not going to be on the 1st that stuff starts. They're going to be able to start processing them on the 1st. So I don't predict that we'll see just thousands hitting the market in the United States on August 1st. It's going to take a little bit of time, but the biggest difference right now is that people have equity. When the foreclosures happened, years ago, people didn't have equity in their home. They either couldn't pay, they weren't back to work, or they had to do a short sale or foreclose. That's a distressed property. Right now, some of them are just choosing not to pay and then will restart again. It's not good for your credit. I don't advise it, but that's what's happening. So there are some people who genuinely can't sell after COVID, and that's a real thing, or have a home equity line that they can't pay off. But overall, me personally, I don't see thousands hitting the market August 1st. I think it's going to take some time to work this out and see what's really going to happen. But I think it will take time is the bottom line, that we're in an unprecedented market. I've been saying this regarding almost every aspect of the market right now. But that's my prediction for the end of this moratorium on foreclosures and what will start happening on August 1st. So hope that is helpful. And as always, let me know if you have any questions. Thank you.